So this is the task of security config. Okay, it means the configuration. So these things we need to mention in security config, like which endpoints are open. Open means which endpoints are open means that which endpoints don't require JWT. Is this clear? Like I told you yesterday, now when you register, you don't require JWT. Yes or no? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And after you register, the token is generated. Then you log in. Then JWT is required. So when JWT is required and when not required, okay, that we will configure here. Okay, which endpoints require JWT and which don't require JWT, we have to mention here. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Disables CSRF for REST. Okay. Enables ports for REST. Okay. It means we have to define the URL which we have to enable for REST. Is this clear? Because our front end need to contact with the backend. Okay. So in this file, we will define like which URL for REST is allowed. Is this clear? Is this clear? So it means we have to define which URL for REST is allowed. Enable codes for REST. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Then it does bycrypt. Okay, bycrypt means the cryptography part. Okay, JWT auth filter. It insert JWT auth filter into the chain. Okay. So what is the task of the security config? Means we are mentioning which URLs need JWT, which don't need JWT. Okay, and all the configurations for contacting with React. Okay, and inserting the JWT auth filter into the chain. Okay, that is done by this security config. So, in which package we need to insert it? In which package you need to insert it? I'm highlighting here. In which package you need to insert it?
So config.
Config. So what you need to do, you need to go to your IntelliJ, and in the IntelliJ you will create a package config. In this you will add, we have to add two files, app config and security config. Okay, have you done this?
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, so first I will explain you the code of security config. So security config requires okay, it needs some injections. No? It means it needs the information of, it needs this JWT or filter, it needs the user detail service implementation. Okay, is this clear? These two things are required, right?
Yes, sir.
So these we have already yesterday we created these two files, right, in our security. Is this clear? Because this is related to security. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now the security config will decide when this will be inserted, when this part is inserted, and when this part need to be inserted. Okay, this we need to mention in security filter chain. Okay, so in the security filter chain, we will decide that okay, we have this JWT auth filter also, we have user detail service also. But at which point you want to insert them? Is this clear? Is this clear? At which point you want to insert them? Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So it we have discussed builder pattern. In the builder pattern, you don't create the things on fly. You decide where to insert when. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So here, if you see, we are mentioning here in this part that okay, add this first and then add this second in the security chain. Okay. Add filter before means you need to add this before this one. You need to add this one first. JWT auth filter should be added first. A username password authentication filter need to add it second in the chain. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is happening before? What is happening before in this? So before this is CSS CSRF. What is CSRF? What is CSRF in security? It means cross-site request forgery. Okay. Is this clear? What is CSRF? What is the role of this CSSRF?
So can you explain more?
Okay. So these are the terms related to security. So what this part is doing here, so CSFRF protection is mainly needed for session-based apps. Okay, we are not creating any session here. No, we are not creating session here. So that's why it is disabled. Okay, it means CSFRF is kind of protection we require for security. Okay, and mainly it is used for session-based apps. So here we are not creating any sessions. So we are disabling it. Is this clear?
Okay, sir.
And what is this CORS? It is cross origin resource sharing. Okay, cross origin resource sharing, and it is used for it means if your front end wants to contact with the back end, okay, then we need this clause. Is this clear? What is the role of clause?
Yes, sir.
So here, what it is doing here in this part, what it is doing? So it means if you are adding this, okay, if you are adding this, so this object is created, okay, and with the help of this object, you can specify the URL of the front end to which you want to contact. Is this clear? Is this clear? If we are using this object here, configuration source, of course, then with the help of this, you can specify that, okay, I want to contact with this front end of React. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So first, what we are doing, first we are disabling the CSRF because it is mainly required for sessions, and we are not using sessions, we are using JWT, and JWT is stateless, they don't require any sessions. And second, after this, we are creating a course object. What this object will do, it will do configurations. Configurations means that, okay, this source is allowed for this particular source of React is allowed to contact with this backend. Okay, that is course. These two terms are clear to you?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Now, what this part is doing here? It is saying that we do not create any session. Okay, JWT will contain the authentication information. Is this clear? is saying, okay, don't create any session. JWT will handle the authenticated part. Okay.
Sir, please repeat.
Here we are saying that our policy is stateless, na? Stateless means we don't require any session. Whatever you need to authenticate, okay, sessions are used for authentication. So our JWT will do that part of authentication. We have seen yesterday, no, that how JWT is authenticating the things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, we create the authentication object ourselves. Okay, so here for the sessions, we are saying that our policy is stateless. Stateless means we don't require session. Okay, stateless means we don't require any session. So that we are mentioning here. Because this part will be done by JWT itself. JWT will by itself authenticate the things. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And so now you have to define the authentication rules. Okay, and these are the authentication rules you are defining here. Okay. These are the authorization rules. Okay. Okay. These are the authorization rules. What these rules are saying that if any request comes from API slash auth slash anything, double star mean it can be anything. It can be permitted. Okay, without JWT, these things can be permitted. Okay. Like if the URL says API auth login, okay, or the URL is API auth register. So these will be permitted. Is this clear? Without JWT. Is this clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is mentioned here. Permit all. Permit all means if any request has this kind of pattern. What kind of pattern? This kind of pattern. Then this will be anyone can access it without JWT. Okay. Is this clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But if the URL is not following this pattern, then we need to authenticate that pattern. Then we need to authenticate the request. Is this clear? Any request which don't follow this pattern need to be authenticated. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Suppose the request coming, okay, I want to assess the card. So first it will check this. Is the pattern is there? No, na? There's no pattern here. So we will move forward. It means this comes into any request. Now this need to be authenticated. Is this clear? Is that clear? Because you cannot access the card if you are not logged in. Okay. Is this clear? You cannot access the card if you are not logged in. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
For login, you don't require any permission. So it will be permit all. So if this is API auth login or register, okay, then no security will be there. Okay, but if you want to access a card, then there must be some security. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now this I already told you that add filter before means before using this one username, you should run this. Is this clear? Before running this user path or authentication filter, you have to run JWT auth filter. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now what is our last line? Build. So what it will build? So here you are only defining the rules here. Is this clear? You are defining your rules now, what to do, what not to do. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are only defining the rules and you are not creating anything. Is this clear? You are only defining the rules. You are not creating it. Okay. So when these objects will be created, we need to create the objects. Yes? We need to create the CSR object. We need to create the force object. Okay. You need to create these objects. You need to create this object. You need to create this object. Is this clear? All these need to be created now. You are only defining the rules here. You are not creating anything. But when you say http.build, so this will be they will be built according to a chain. Okay, like first this will be built, then this will be built, this will be built. Okay, then this rule will be built, then this rule will be built. Okay, then this rule will be built. Is this clear? All these things will be built at the end. Is this clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Like we discussed in the builder pattern, yesterday we discussed three objects are building internally. Yes or no? We created yesterday we discussed a builder pattern where we
Yes, sir.
created
Yes,
three.
sir.
Likewise, here we are only defining the rules. Okay, we are not building anything. These things will be built in a chain when you hit this part. Okay. It's clear to everyone how this is working.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So why you are creating this file? Because this file will give you the URL information, okay? Like which URLs are public, which URLs need JWT, okay? Which filter to run, how passwords are encrypted. All this information are there. Is this clear? Like here, you are saying, okay, this URL is public. Others URL are need JWT. Okay. Which filters to run? You need to run this filter. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So this all is decided by your configuration. Okay. This all is decided in your configuration. Is this clear? Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, what other things are created in this file? In this file, this is the most important thing, security filter chain. Okay, we are creating this bean now. Is this clear? We are creating this bean. This is one of the bean. Okay, is this clear? This is one of the bean, right? Which will work on this HTTP. Whatever HTTP request is coming, this bean will handle it. Okay, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And here, what other rules we are deciding? The other rules that we are deciding is how our password will be encoded. So we are using this rule to encode our password. Okay. It means if we are giving any password of the user, it will not be stored as such. Okay. It will be encoded. So it will be encoded. It will be encoded according to this algo, this function. Okay. This will provide you the encoding password. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is another bean here? What is another bean? Another bean is authentication manager. What this will do? Okay, it will manage the authentication. It is required to manage the authentication. Okay, it means this will contact with your user detail service. Okay, this will contact your user detail service, and user detail service will contact further with the user detail service will further contact with the user repository, and user repository will contact with the database. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear to you? What is the role of authentication manager?
Yes, sir.
It will see what are the authentication providers. Okay. So here the one of the authentication provider is this user details service. Okay. So till now it is clear to everyone what is happening.
Yes, sir.
So this setup is if you want a simple authentication from database. Okay. This is this okay. We need the authentication from the database. So this is the configuration. Okay. Is this clear? It's clear.
Yes, sir.
Like there is another authentication, OAuth. Okay, and this is your task to know about this OAuth 2. Okay, what this does, it is if you want authentication from, like say from Google, then you have to need this. Okay, is this clear? Like when you log in, it is not necessary that you should log in with your user password. You can log in through your Gmail account also. Is this clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And this is the setup where you are using your database. Okay. This is the setup for your database. So your authentication manager uh, will use the user detail service. Okay. But there is another way, that is this OAuth 2. Okay. So you need to add this dependency if you want to if you want to you need to add this dependency if you want to log in through Google. Is this clear? Is this clear? Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And then this information of OAuth 2, you need to mention in your security filter chain also. Okay. You need to mention the information that, okay, I want to use OAuth 2. Okay. It is clear? It is clear?
Yes, sir.
we have seen this authentication manager. Is this clear? What is authentication manager? Is this clear? What is authentication manager?
Yes, sir.
Because here you are giving the information that okay, in the security, I need this user detail service. Okay, this you are injecting now. Is this clear? This part you are injecting user detail service implementation. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like from if it so now your authentication manager will come to know because this is already injected. This is you already injected. So it will contact with this. Okay. Is this clear? So it will contact with this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So so there is a component whose name is DAO authentication provider. Is this clear? There is a component which works behind the scenes. Okay, this so it will look for it will look for so this information of user detail service is stored by this DAO authentication provider. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So otherwise, you can explicitly mention here also. Okay. Here we are not mentioning the. Is this clear?
Yes, yes, sir.
Otherwise, you can explicitly mention here. But if you are not explicitly mentioning, then that DAO that I have told you, na, that will automatically find this user detail service. Okay, because it is implementing user detail service. Is this clear? This class implements user detail service. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So in our code, have we created this user detail service? Have we created this user detail service in our code? Have we implemented this user detail service? Yes or no? Yes or no? Have we
Yes,
created
sir.
have we created any file of user detail service? We haven't. Okay. It is clear? It is clear? We haven't
Yes, sir.
created our, so from where it is coming from? It is coming from, it is already in the system. Okay. We are using it. It is clear? I highlighted this. Okay. We are importing this. It is already in the system. It is clear?
Okay, sir.
So it means uh, if this class is implementing this, so it means this is our object for user. It means we need to contact this. Your authentication manager will contact this part. Okay, is this clear? Okay, because authentication manager will look for user detail service, and the authentication manager will find that this type of class is implementing user detail service, so it will contact this class. Is this clear? Is it clear to you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So where we are using security config. And similarly, this bicrypt password we are we are taking from this part. Okay, password encoder. So these all are we importing. Okay, we are just importing. Now this is the complete information of course. Okay, is this clear? This is the complete configuration of the course, right? So
Yes, sir.
so what is course? I mentioned you know what is course. Course is used if anyone from outside, like any rect application, wants to contact with you, then you have to mention the details, okay, of that particular URL in your course. Is this clear? Is this clear? Yes or no? Is it clear? So what we are defining in the course, first we are mentioning the URL. So this is the URL of the React that will contact with you. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And what this URL can do, it can do this kind of things: get, post, put, delete options. These all kind of things are allowed to this URL. Okay, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And headers are also different type of headers are there, like authentication header we have seen yesterday. There are different types of headers. So star means any type of headers are allowed. Okay, any type of request headers are allowed. Is this clear? Okay. And set allow credential means this is used for cookie and authorization headers. If there is cookie or authorization headers, for this is the rule. You are allowing them. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So whatever the configuration you have seen, okay, so at the last, these things are configured. These things are configured. Okay. At last, whatever these configuration you have set, they will be configured, and this is where the configuration is. So you have to return this. Okay. So this SRC will contain all the rules. Whatever the rules you have mentioned above, all the rules are, are in this SRC. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
It means for any URLs, okay, this is our configuration. So what is our configuration? Whatever the configuration we have set here, okay, that we are providing to this source. Is this clear? Clear to you? Whatever the configurations we are setting above, at the last we are providing to this SRC, okay? That is our URL based configuration source. Is this clear? So this SRC has all this information. Whatever information we have set, this all information is with this SRC. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So what is the use of this security config file? What is the use of the security config file?
So it is there to check which endpoints are open.
Right.
And we have talked about CORS and CSRF.
Yes, yes. So first, what will happen here? Okay. This file, it will create a chain. So in the chain, it will go through this filter course. Is this clear? It will go to this filter, na course. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And what is this course? Course in detail we have defined here.
The cross-origin resource sharing.
All the rules of course we have defined in this. We are defining the course rules here, na? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So these rules will be checked. Okay. Your filter chain will check those course rules. Okay. And it will decide what type of requests are permitted and what type of requests need to be authenticated. Is this clear? Is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
For the course means for the front end, there are some rules that, okay, only this, we cannot allow every front end to come and go. Okay. So whatever the front end we have, that is in our course. We define the front end things in our course. And that what that front end can do, that is also in our course. Now your front end, now the user want to use something, so we have to check whether this URL is permitted or not. Okay, we have to check the authentication of the user. Okay, so authentication we are checking through JWT auth filter and user password authentication filter. These two filters are there to check the authentication. Okay. So the chain will go from this to this. Is this clear? Is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so is this password encoder, the question is the password encoder part of the security filter chain? Is this password encoder is part of security filter chain? Yes or no? This password encoder is part of security filter chain. Yes or no? So the answer is no. Okay.
No, no, sir.
Because we haven't defined any password encoder here. No? If you see the code, we haven't defined any password encoder here. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So password encoder will come when you try to log in. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. During login, during registration, then it will work. Okay. It is clear. It means
Yes, sir.
when you are trying to set the password of user. Okay. When you trying to set the password of the user. Here you are setting the password of the user. Then it will automatically work. Okay. So will it work here? Will it work here? Will it work here? So this you need to check, okay? Whether it works or not, you need to check. When we create the database, we have to see whether it is encoded or not. Is this clear? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So this file is now we have discussed this file, security config. Okay. So what beans are there in security config? Security filter chain. This is the one bean we are using, and password encoder, authentication manager, course configuration. So these all configurations we are doing. It is clear? Who is allowed, who is not allowed. These kind of things are there. Is this clear? Who is allowed, who is not allowed, how to store the password. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
How to authenticate the things. Okay. Like how to authenticate, your authentication manager will contact with this user detail service implementation. Okay. Contact with this user details service. So I hope it is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
So this file app config, we already discussed this file uh, in our earlier sessions. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We already discussed these files in our earlier session. So there is a playlist Spring Boot for beginners where we discuss this. Okay. So here, what your payment processor will provide to you. Here, the Spring will automatically provide you this kind of data. Is this clear? We discuss the services, na? What kind of services we discuss? These kind of services we discuss, na? PayPal, shopping, Square, Stripe. So information of this service is stored in the form of maps. Okay, is this clear? Information of these services are stored in the form of maps. So I will again revise you. Like for payment, PayPal service, this is your key and this is the value. Value means this service will, this is the value. Okay. Is this clear? For shopping cart
Yes, sir.
service, shopping cart is not here. This is Square payment. For Square, this is the key and this is the value. It means if you say Square, if I call Square, then this will start running. Okay, is this clear? If I call Square, this will start running. Okay. So is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So they are saying that your payment processor will give you this information about the services, and services are in the form of, we are storing the service in the form of maps. Okay, like for this service, for this key, this is the value. For this key, this is the value. For this key, this is the value. Okay. For this key, this is the value. So we covered the security part. Okay. This is finished. Now we need to test this in Postman, that we will see in the afternoon. Okay. Otherwise, we have created all the files which are required. Okay.
Okay, sir.
We created component, we configurations, controllers, models, repository, security, service. Okay. We all created these files.